row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Jackson has the open look. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Towns throws it down.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And finished off by Morant.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here is Edwards, following the score by Memphis. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Towns wide open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Now here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spot.
Jackson against Towns. Jackson down low, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Morant against Russell. Towns, a screen on Morant. Russell kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Trains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 9.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now, here's Bain. Dishes it to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timberwolves leading by 5.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Out to Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Passes it to Russell. To the wing right side. Towns for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Adams in the high post. It's Morant in the corner. Kicks it to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Adams with the slam.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards looking it over. The pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Driving the lane, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D to a so easy.
John Morant has been leading the charge. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies. So it's the Grizzlies now. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Towns. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards dishes to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Stolen by Brooks. Down low. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Russell. Brooks the pass to Bain with his first shot attempt, and another turnover here by Memphis.
What is going on right now?
Timberwolves trail. Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Bain against Edwards. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Morant. In close, he hits it. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's Morant missing for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Edwards dishes to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoffs, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If your player's primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Jackson misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Russell kicks to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. He's been patient so far. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about, man.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Offensive rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Adams out to Brooks. 4 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
An impressive, versatile defender for Jackson Jr. It's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Now, how about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant right side. And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Out to Edwards. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. And Edwards drops them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. And he sinks the layup. Morant's got 18 points.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Outside Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Outside Russell. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. No good on that one. All right, David, thank you.
25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Green, and it's Aldama with the 4 spot. They retain possession. Tillman's shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just letting them score there.
I'll tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Swiped away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Prince with the ball. And again, it's Minnesota.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Jones. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McLaughlin. And the layup's good off the glass. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Clark, the pass to Williams. Outside, Jones. Bobbed up there for Clark. Jones finds Clark. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Noel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. The dish now to Prince. 4 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. And that one drops for him. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Prince. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. From the corner. It's hauled in by Noel.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. A steal. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And he converts the layup. Jones has got his first points in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Jones dishes to Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
McLaughlin, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Jones kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Jones. The 3. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota leading by 9. He dishes it to Anderson. Here's Noel. Defended by Jones. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. To the inside. Here's Clark. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
To the left wing. This is it to Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Reed's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Towns with the steal. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards drives in.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Bain. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Russell with a wide open look. Oh, good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 10. McDaniels finds Russell. Fades away. Towns for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Russell passes to Towns. Morant kicks to Jackson. Goes up on the wing, and right through it goes. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Russell dishes to Edwards. With the drive, kept alive. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels passes to Russell. Here's Edwards, and he eliminates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Morant. And that one goes long. Minnesota leading by 11. Towns finds McDaniel. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain, and finished off by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
Big point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Gobert with the screen for Russell, down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Morant dishes to Adams, out to Morant. Gobert with the block. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Shooting for Memphis. Jackson.
Both good from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Dishes it to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Now the pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Russell passes to Edwards. Towns for three. Not going to go that time. Morant right side. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Now let's meet the starters for the
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Leonard against McDaniels. Zubac with the steal. And here's the fast break. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Into the lane. And he jams it home with authority. Getting up and then throwing it down. Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Minnesota with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Wall, the pass to Covington. Out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubac. 6 to shoot. George for 3. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels finds Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Leonard. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. They get it back. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Out to Covington. George left side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting on Robert Covington. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Grant is willing to do the work.
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's George. It's George on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Paul George pulls down the board.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell, the pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the inside, George. And the jam by George.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels.
Back to Russell. Towns, a screen on Wall. Over to the wing. Jacks up a three. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Covington. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Wall finds Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here. Russell against Wall. Outside Edwards. Right wing. Towns passes to Edwards. 2 on the clock. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo. Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill. And at the end of one. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the 1. Towns passes to Russell. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Clippers trail. Up top, Wall. Guarded by Russell. Pass to George. Here's Covington. And stolen by Edwards. He's all alone. And Edwards slams it in.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
George against McDaniels. And George with the jam.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Zubac with the steal. Inside. Wall, no good. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Wall against Russell. And George launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. McDaniels covering. George outside. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Russell against Wall. For 3, Covington. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns passes to McDaniels. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. George with a steal. Outside Wall. Here's George. The three. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Edwards against George. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And that one falls for Towns. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell, the pass to McDaniels. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Leonard against McDaniels. Pass to Wall. Back to Leonard. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Right side Russell. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Batum. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. There's Noel. Pass to Reid. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jackson finds Batum. Back to Jackson. Powell outside. To the middle. Stolen by Reid. Here's Noel. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Jackson outside. Oh, sweet move. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Prince. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morris outside. The 3 ball. Anderson pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Prince. Batum against Reed. Here's Prince. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Batum. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Prince. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Now here's Anderson. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Clippers call timeout.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Morris. Leonard comes in for Powell. George, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. Leonard finds Zubats. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Wall. And the dunk by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Anderson with a screen. Pass to Reed. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. The Clippers grab the miss.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possession.
Shot from the top of the key. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth. Oh, my goodness!
That's out.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the dunk by Leonard.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Can't get it to go.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Gobert with a block. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, George with a steal. Wall, the pass to George. Batum outside. Here's Wall. Pass to Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
McDaniels, that's good.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. The reverse, and it's good on the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Wall against Edwards. Leonard passes to Zubac. Misses the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside Russell. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Leonard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice feed, Leonard, with good timing, good ball placement.
Now Russell. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And he commits the intentional foul. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. Out to Leonard. Pass to George. From deep. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. McDaniels finds Russell. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
You have to box out Rudy Gobert, and if you don't, he will dunk it with force.
Batum outside. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Right side, Russell. Batum against Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right. Batum still has some hops left in those legs.
And Minnesota has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Misses the three. And the Clippers have possession. 7-point differential. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Zubac. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. It's stolen by Wall. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Assertive play by Wall inside. Pushing hard to find himself a shot.
And that one falls for Wall. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
Matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the 1. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame, and he makes that one.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Wall passes to Zubac. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Leonard. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac the pass to Wall. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that one is good from Zubac.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Jackson from long range. Morant left side. And it's Brooks in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. A nice shot by George.
You can see how much John Wall wants to keep his teammates engaged. Puts the pass exactly where it needs to be.
Morant kicks to Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, George to the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Brooks finds Adams. Will it go? It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the basket by Los Angeles.
How about the handle from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Wall against Morant. And Wall kicks to Zubac. Outside Covington. Back to Zubac. Wall passes to Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Wall dishes to Covington. Back to Wall. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Inside, Covington with the steal. Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
And Wall kicks to Covington. And the Clippers miss again. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident looking to score with the ball.
Wall, no luck.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Zubac kicks to Covington. Good on the triple.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
Bain against George. Passes to Jackson. Shoots over Zubac. Jackson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to Zubats. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant passes to Adams, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
Now here's Morant for three.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think his defense is really overlooked.
And so it's Los Angeles. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And here's Wall. After Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. Outside Leonard. From deep. The Clippers keep it alive. Outside for George. Back to Zubats. Over Jackson. Covington wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Covington's got 6. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Here's Morant, following the basket by John Wall.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Morant's against Wall, and Leonard has it in the corner. It's to Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Jackson misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Launches a 3. They get it again. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Clippers moving the ball around. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Bain after the basket by Los Angeles.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In the corner, George with it. Stolen by Brooks. Bain against George. Outside Jackson. Kick out to Adams. So the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Morant finds Brooks for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a three of his own. Beautiful.
It's Morant with the drop.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
At the line for the Grizzlies,
And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers go the other way with it. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. And George kicks to Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. For Memphis, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Out to Brooks from past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
the Clippers,
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with George on the bench, here's who SuperLu's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Powell is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clippers leading by 12. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, you love Nicholas Batum mixing it up, getting the offensive rebound put back. Nicely done.
Conchar, the pass to Aldama. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the kind of lead that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Batum. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Here's Tillman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here's Kennard. 8-point game. Now Jones. Down low. Out left to the wing. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Here's Kennard. It's stolen by Green. There's Williams driving inside. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Deflects the pass. Here's Batum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Clark. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Williams. Clippers leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Morris. A shot by Batum, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it's Jones. It's on the assist from Williams. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Outside Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Memphis.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now, here's Kennard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside, Batum.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He hits the second from the line. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jones against Jackson. Green passes to Jones. Green dishes to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And Morris throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. You cannot give up a lane to the cup. Once Marcus Morris sees one, forget about it.
Jones kicks to Williams. Jones dishes to Green. Stolen by Jackson. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Don't let Reggie Jackson get easy scoring opportunities, folks. Then he catches his rhythm, and now you've got a problem.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Jones. That's 7 points for Williams.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Luke Kennard's bread and butter, right? The lethal outside shooter who doesn't need much space.
Jones, the pass to Concho. Over Kennard. He can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The Clippers, 42.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass would do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Los Angeles. And Jackson gets it to go.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Covington passes to George. Going inside, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Morant.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Morant against Wall. Outside for George. It's Covington on the wing. The dish to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Leonard. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant looking around. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Adams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's George. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. George picks him up. Grant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Wall dishes to George. And George with the step.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jackson, a screen on Wall. There's the lob to Jackson. Clock at 6. And Adams gets to Morant. Pulls up on the wing. And he nails it. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's George. Now the pass to Zubac. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. Payne for 3. Here's Adams. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Leonard from 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks the pass to Payne. Takes the 3. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard against Payne. Right side Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Wall. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Covington. George looking around. To Covington, puts it up from 15, and too long on the shot. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 9-point game. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and Wall kicks to George. For the 3, Brooks grabs the board. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
So the Clippers with the win. They seem to... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, and these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point. Shots good by Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Adams up top. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Outside Russell, pass to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity, Edwards. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Here's Morant going inside. Morant with the slam!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now here's Edwards inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against McDaniels. And then Morant with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Memphis. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
If Towns gets a good look at the three, you feel like it's going in.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Jackson gets the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Gobert. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
A good look from Bane. That went off the back iron and out.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant driving to the basket. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Pass to Edwards. Outside Russell. Here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Jackson outside. Russell with the rebound. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
1 quarter in the books. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Now here's Bane. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Jackson finds Morant. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Russell.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Edwards. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Offensive board. Gobert. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Brooks. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
We've watched Morant gets so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
So good at taking what the D gives him. Morant keeping the game simple.
The kick out to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Here's Adams. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Morant into the lane. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. The kick out to Edwards. Right side, Russell. Payne against Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Outside Russell. Takes a 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And then Morant with the jam. Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend at the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and in every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Memphis. Denied by Morant. In transition, here they come. Payne with it. Towns covering. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Minnesota with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Russell against Morant. Back to Russell. Jackson against Towns. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. And here's Jones. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. And the first half now in the books. Appreciate it, Allie. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Xavier Tillman is out there with Green. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Jones. No good with the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. McLaughlin's shot is good. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Aldama, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Conchar. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's McLaughlin to the middle. Anderson. And it's Tillman with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Conchar. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the wing on the left. Anderson for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Anderson's got 7.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Stolen by Reed. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. From 13, Prince can't hit. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside for Green. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Jacks up a 3. Here's Reed. Aldama grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Tillman. Jones from outside. Goes back up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Tillman. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Minnesota now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Tillman. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. Can't hit that one. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's McLaughlin. Inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. To the wing, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Misses in close. It's good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. The shot by Russell, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The open shot, Morant, it falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Pass to McDaniels. The 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant on the takes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Morant driving in. The rebound by the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Towns passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and he drives in.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Russell. That shot missing. Jackson outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 1:52 left in the game for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside for Russell. For 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Towns. McDaniels finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels against Brooks. Towns for 3. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way down. Here's Morant. That one is off. Some solid defense from Russell. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Here's Gobert. Outside Russell. From deep. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And here's Memphis now. They trail by 9. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And here's Gobert from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Morant. The 3 from Bain. No good. And so it's Minnesota with... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Our game tonight featuring the one. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Towns dishes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniel.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Takes it out to Covington. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Passes it to Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And the Clippers miss again. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here he goes. They get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. On defense, the Clippers. 4-point game. Russell kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Second chance effort. That one a little long. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shot from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Leonard finds Zubac. Leonard with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
The kick out to Towns. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Wall passes to George. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Good on the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Towns gets it to go.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
Outside, Wall. The crossover outside for George. To the paint, Towns with the steal. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Russell with a wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Oh, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Gobert pitched to Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Wall. And Russell puts up a deep three. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wall passes to Covington. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards looking it over. And he drives in. And he goes big with the dunk right over Robert Covington.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
The first quarter concludes in And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the three. Here is Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Yes, that goes in. Gobert has got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The pass to Zubac. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jackson drives in. George with the ball. Here's Zubac, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Another shot, Leonard, and they called a foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Oh, here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. The quick look, no good that time. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Jackson misses. Timberwolves leading by 8. McDaniels with the ball. Leonard picks him up. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the dunk by Zubac.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Russell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Jackson. Pass to Covington. Outside, George. Takes it out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. A 3-ball. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Outside, Edwards. And there's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Zubac.
I love that dish down low.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Russell left side. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert has got 6 here in this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Covington finds George. Clippers moving the ball around. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks for the great interview, David. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Batum in at the 5 down low. Here's Powell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Powell's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Clippers. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Noel. Powell against Prince. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Stolen. One-on-one here. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's Prince to the inside. Batum with the steal. Morris inside. Defended by Anderson. Morris, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. Noel passes to Reed. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's McLaughlin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for it. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the pass to McLaughlin. Now the feed to Anderson. Kicks it out to Prince. And the 3-ball is good.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kennard on the wing. Back to Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 10. The kick out to Anderson. It's Prince on the wing. Reed finds Prince. Lock at 6. Off target from 3-point range. Foul against Prince. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Launches a 3. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 5 points now this quarter.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Prince against Powell. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Noel. And here's Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Prince. Headshot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Inside, here's Batum. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointers.
For Minnesota, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Clippers trail by 15. And George kicks to Covington. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Covington. Covington's got 3 assists in the game. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. All with the steal. Here's George. And then Jim down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
McLaughlin, the pass to Prince. To the left wing. Launches it. Sinks the triple. McLaughlin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. Prince outside. That 3 off the mark. And And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Edwards against George. Passes it to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
This is what Paul George gives you offensively, a guy who can create for himself, obviously, but he can do it for others and do it at a high level.
Russell against Wall. Russell kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards.
Oh, yes, sir. You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Here's Wall. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now tonight. Russell finds Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Towns wide open. Goes back up. Edwards passes to Russell. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 10. And here's Russell. The kick out to Towns. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Covington's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Russell passes to McDaniels. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And rejection by McDaniel. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting a basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball. Play within the offense and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And George kicks to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
Leonard hits them both. Now Russell. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Edwards. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one on Jordan. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
He makes the first of three, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And they're pushing it up. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell finds Edwards. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Over to the left wing. Towns for three. The offensive rebound. Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. And George, here we go. It's stolen by Edwards.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
And here's Edwards from the arc, and it's rebounded by Covington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that one up quickly.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Wants to get it to Zubac, and does.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Towns dishes to Edwards, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw.
And taking the technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And that one misses.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And that one's good. Russell.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
Influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's George. Over Bain. George finds Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
It's a three. George Brooks with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Jackson can't get it to go. Leonard against Brooks. Leonard passes to Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Leonard with the ball. Pass to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team.
Up top wall. Pounded by Morant. For three, Covington. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Zubac with the steal. It's George on the wing. Pass to Covington. Now here's Wall. Here's Leonard. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Wall. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. Adams grabs the miss. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Jackson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Just like his pop, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here's Wall. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Covington finds Zubac. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bain into the lane, and he dunks it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Here's Wall. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Wall. Zubac has got 8.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
The shot no good.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant against Wall. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
And just using balance and coordination, George can make plays in baskets that many can't.
Even to Zubac. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Poke loose. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just...
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down! Oh!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Morant against Wall. Leonard left side. And the dunk by Leonard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant against Wall.
George with the block. I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help them stifle shooters.
You know, the points forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Wall against Morant. Out to Covington. Leonard, right side. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
The drive by Morant. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It's on even to Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. He has 7. From deep, Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. And George with the jam.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Outside Bain. Jackson with it. Guarded now by George. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
When we talk about wings in the NBA, George is as good as anyone passing the rock.
Bain, pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Covington. Fires from deep. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game.
A volume three-point shooter. Now, Covington understands this team depends on his ability to space the floor.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Wall. Covington up top. Leonard on the wing. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him on the ball. Slam it with ease.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bain, no good. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Leonard for 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Outside Bain. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we've seen Ivica Zubac really having a great game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
The free throw drops for Williams. He does not get the second one. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jones. About a minute played here in the second half. Tipped. They recover it. Hart, the pass to Green. That one goes in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jackson down low. Defended by Jones. Powell for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Jones. Back to Conchar. Williams in the post. He's working on Morris. Conchar can't hit. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Morris outside. Batum against Williams. Kicks it out to Kennard. And the Clippers miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
They get it back. Pass to Clark. Second chance effort. Unable to get that one.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
The kick out to Morris. Here's Powell. Lets the 3 fly. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Conchar, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strength.
Jones misses. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Morris. Pass to Batum. Out to Powell. Jackson, left side. Drives to the hoop. Now here's Batum. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Batum's shot is off. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Green for 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Jones, the pass to Green. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. George, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Wall in for Jackson. Moran against Wall. From deep, Bane. That shot off. And here's Leonard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Desmond Bane. Second.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. On the wing, Bane lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. And the shot goes down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on.
Oh, my goodness!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Up top, Wall, pounded by Moran. Wall, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Wall against Moran. Out to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Clock at 6. Leonard for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Right side Moran. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Kicks it to George. Pulls it. That one a little long.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Bane finds Adams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Out to Leonard. The three is up. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
Pass to Morant. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 5 rebounds in the game. Leonard for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside Bain to the paint. Got a piece of it. Jackson played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win. He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Leonard for 3. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right side Bain. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Looking to end this cold spell. Doesn't go for him. Now Leonard. For 3, Covington. The shot off that time. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. From deep, Bain. It's rebounded by Zubac. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Leonard. From deep three-point range. Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.